Hello and welcome to the Season 15 XV Championship game. We are here in Palmetto, Florida, where it's beautiful in Kindra Stadium, overcast, 70 degrees, and we have the Toros facing off against the Diamonds. Now, before this game happened on the Friday, we had our award ceremony for the year where we named the MVP, the coach of the year, and the rookie of the year. And the most valuable player with 15 out of 20 votes was Raekwon. He played amazing this year. He led the league in index, led the league in efficiency, led the league in throwing strength. He's just, he had a great team around him, but he really did a lot better than a lot of people thought he would. And he's a central figure in this undefeated run the Toros have so far. Coach of the year, Brian Regan from the Diamonds. Year in, year out, the Diamonds are always in the mix, and it was on Showcase last week why that is so. Facing the Gremlins in Chicago for the Invitational to get to the championship, you saw them change their coaching strategy where they targeted the rookie T. Mills because he was really the center point of the team. That's been happening for years with Regan. He has, in this year, the only difference is he has the talent again. Came from nothing last year. A bunch of people left the team. This year, pulled it together, and Sebastian Lyons and the kids are, one win away from a championship. Rookie of the year. This one was kind of a toss-up, Beginning of the year, Paul Somerset was everything. And then Silverbacks just kind of declined and everything was ho-hum, but no really other rookies had as much of an impact on the league culture as Paul Somerset. He came from really nowhere, 20th last pick in the draft, and he made himself a central figure, more MVPs than Salazar, arguably the best player in the league. So he had an amazing season for a rookie, especially just last in the draft. But yeah, so we're here, and those are the awards. Now, just looking at the teams, we have the Toros. The Texas Toros, folks. This is the team. They ran the league. They ran the league all season, undefeated, 13-0. Coach Wagner, coach of the year last year, 21-7 in 2 seasons. Raekwon, league MVP, his second championship experience. He was there in 2010 too as a rookie. The Toros won their second straight. Reed, second arm, clutch defender, dasher. He really does everything for this team. And you have Campaign, the captain, only rookie in the championship. Lawrence, deep throwing squad. And you have McCarron, which is also part of the deep throwing squad, only his second season, getting pretty a lot of exposure. And the Diamonds now are getting introduced, and they headline with Coach Regan, obviously the coach of the year, as we mentioned before. Top 5 winningest coach currently in his 8th season with the Diamonds. The Lions. Lions first arm, all dodge alternate in the league. second best index in the league. He had the index for much of the season. And Raekwon edged him out towards the end. He just had better games. Sebastian, the heart and soul of the team, took kind of a step back from that role this year, but it was paid off. Let Lions have his glory, and they're where they are now. Antonio, solid back end offense, just a nice, good all around thrower. Hansen, surprisingly, the second best index on the team, like we said. Sebastian kind of held back. He's the second best thrower on the team, but he's held back from the offensive limelight and let Hansen really kind of shine and Lions really shine. Capley's first season he's played in the league, in his third year of eligibility, and he's the dasher for the team. Now let's get to the game, folks. $69 degrees and cloudy at Kendra Stadium. And what else can be said? Wagner, second season, 21 wins in 2 seasons. That's pretty impressive. Regan, the old-timer. Dashes are even. Captains are even in their influence on the team. Raekwon is going to be kicking things off for the Toros. Reed follows McCarron, Lawrence campaign. On the diamond side is Lions, then Sebastian, Hansen, Antonio Capelli. But it's been a lot of Hansen instead. Set 1. Let's start this thing. Reed gets the start. Raekwon gets Capelli out. Lions dodged by Reed. Sebastian outed by Campaign. Antonio gets Reed out. Raekwon dodged by Lions. And Lions gets a huge throw on Raekwon. McCarron gets Lions out, though. Hansen gets Lawrence. McCarron gets Antonio out. And Hansen gets McCarron out. It's on Campaign now. Campaign throws Hansen out. And we have the Toros winning the first set. Sebastian out of the game. Lions kind of played he had a huge throw. Toros just had a better overall, even with Reed out of that set. Second set now. Reed gets the start again. Raekwon dodged by Lions. Lions dodged by Campaign. Raekwon, Sebastian dodges. Lions gets McCarron out. Sebastian dodges Lawrence. He can be dead. He can just extend sets with those dodges. Lions gets Reed out. That's huge. Lawrence dodges Sebastian. Lions gets Raekwon. Raekwon didn't even get the throw. Sebastian catches Campaign, and Lions gets Lawrence out. The Diamonds have evened things up. Lions with a huge set. Raekwon and Reed out of the game, out of the set. You know, it has to be Regan cooking something up as far as how they're doing this game. He knows who to target. He knows how to target them, when to target them during the set. He's been playing really good ball in these playoffs, and it's showing now. Raekwon has to step up. Everybody's been fearing all year that Raekwon could possibly just not show up one game, and it's been proven that he can show up, and he's showed up all season, but they're just praying that he doesn't pick this game to not show up. Diamonds win the start now. The tide is turning. Sebastian gets Reed out. It's all on Raekwon here. Lawrence throws. Sebastian dodges. Raekwon outed by Lions. They have their number. McCarron gets Sebastian out. Lawrence catches Capley, though. Can they come back? And McCarron gets Lions out. And Antonio gets McCarron. Lawrence gets Antonio out. It's Hansen, last man standing. Gets Lawrence out. The rookie Campaign, can he end the set? But he's caught by Hansen, and the Diamonds have the 2-1 lead. Raekwon didn't do anything. Reed didn't do anything, yet the Toros were still on the doorstep. What a surprise. Wow, 2-1. Toros really need to dig deep. They're in a situation they're not used to being in, down all season. They really have to deal with that. Let's see what they can muster here. Reed wins the third start of the day. Raekwon, bad throw. Capley dodges. Reed catches Lions. This is huge. Lawrence dodged by Sebastian. Those dodges. Reed catches Sebastian, though. Both power players out for the Diamonds. Raekwon, a huge throw to Capley, finally getting into his groove, hopefully. Antonio just barely gets Reed out. And Raekwon dodged by Antonio. Raekwon catches Hansen. Campaign gets Antonio out in a very dominant set by the Toros. And it is tied up 2-2. Toros win the start. Raekwon caught by Capley. Another weak throw by Raekwon. Capley gets Reed out. Unbelievable. Lawrence caught by Sebastian. McCarron catches Lions, though. Can he have a comeback? And McCarron gets Sebastian out. Both power players are out. McCarron dodges Hansen. Unbelievable. McCarron gets Capley. But McCarron is outed by Hansen. And Campaign gets Antonio out. It's all on Hansen. Hansen gets Campaign out. And the Diamonds take the set. Wow. 5-2. 5 in the midway point. Diamonds lead 3-2. Toros piecing together their victories. I mean, it's just been, both these teams are kind of tearing each other apart. Lions and Sebastian aren't having big games. Reed is non-existent. Raekwon barely existing. It's all about backcourt in these highly competitive games. And for our mid-game break, we have the musical stylings of Lil B, the Bass God.
You know, y'all in the streets, man. We going stupid, man. Lil B, turn it up. I'm no sip, I'm no drink, I'm no smoke. Yeah, check this out. I'ma keep it 100, do this for my young niggas. The real talk, man, I know that they loving this. I be out here in Berkeley cause they loving it. I be out in Richmond cause they loving it. The whole Bay Area is filled with drug dealers, prostitutes, and niggas with big houses. Niggas in the hood with no couches. Cigarettes on the floor and the dirty rug. TVs on the ground with the free punch. Niggas on the outside when I pull up. Nigga, bass God, you don't fall aside. I said, nigga, bass God, you don't fall aside. He's so bad, niggas fucked up. Yeah, I got there, trying to find us. International, what the fuck you mean? Right now I'm chopper with it. Hey, I'm gonna start, I'm gonna go. Feel my nigga. I'm no sip, I'm no drink, I'm no smoke. Feel my nigga. All my niggas out the coast with my niggas hustling. Man, they love Lil B, man, they was bragging.
And that was Lil B, the Bass God, with his halftime mid-game performance. And hopefully the Toros, I mean, both teams really, I mean, the game is very tentative for both these teams. Lions and Sebastian are non-existent. Reed and Raekwon are non-existent. This game is just teetering on the backcourt. And once you start teetering on the backcourt, you never know what's going to happen. Is Lawrence better than Hansen? Is McCarron better than Antonio? You don't know until they play. So this game is really unpredictable. And Toros are down 1. They lose this set. It's looking really bleak. So hopefully they get it going immediately. Diamonds win the start. Lions gets Reed out. Raekwon gets Sebastian out. The Stars are out. Lions gets Raekwon out. Campaign gets Lions out. And Hansen gets Lawrence. And Capley dodges McCarron. Campaign catches Capley. McCarron gets Antonio. Can they even the score? McCarron dodges. And McCarron gets Hansen out. The Toros have even the score 3-3. This has been a pretty good championship so far, folks. Both these teams are just going back and forth, 3-3. Never know what to expect. The Diamond started strong, but it's just the back court. McCarron's having a solid game. He's looking for an MVP if they can win this one. Toros win the start. And Reed gets Sebastian out. Mean throw. Lions gets Reed out with a mean earth throw. Raekwon gets Lions out. Power players are out for the Diamonds. Raekwon catches Hansen. And Raekwon gets Capley out. It's all up to Antonio. Raekwon dodges. Campaign gets Antonio out. And this is what we're used to seeing from the Toros all season. Super dominant. Raekwon comes, smashes through. Reed good, Campaign good, Raekwon good. A solid set for all of the Toros. And the Diamonds just got ran over. Toros lead 4-3. One more set, and they'll be the champions for the third time in 6 seasons. Let's begin this. Diamonds win the start. Lions barely gets Raekwon out. McCarron dodged by Sebastian. And McCarron catches Lions. Campaign dodged by Sebastian. Sebastian gets Reed out. McCarron dodged by Sebastian. And Sebastian gets Lawrence out, just working on him. Sebastian catches McCarron. And Sebastian, good night, gets Campaign out. The Diamonds bring this to 4-4. Sebastian stepping out all season. Where's Sebastian? Where's Sebastian? Where's Sebastian? Finally shows out here in their hour of need. 4-4. This is it, folks. The final set of the season. Toros, Diamonds. It doesn't get better than this, folks. Not anything can happen. Will Raekwon break through? Reed, what'll he do? Will Lions just own the sets? Sebastian, he's been dodging up a storm. Will it be backcourt? Who knows? This is it, folks. The last set of the season. Toros win the start. Lawrence gets Sebastian out. Interesting choice. Raekwon catches Hansen. And Raekwon gets Lions out. Oh, no. Antonio gets Reed out, though. And Lawrence gets Capley. It's all on Antonio. And Raekwon catches Antonio. And we have it, folks. For the first time in history, there's an undefeated team ran the table. 14-0. The Toros. It wasn't pretty. It was not pretty. It was just back and forth. It wasn't pretty. Reed held to 3 points. 3 points. Reed held to 3 points. McCarron, 10 points. Raekwon, 10 points. Lions, 10 points. Sebastian, 7. High for him. Hansen, 7. Wow. Close game. Couldn't have asked for a better championship from these two. Toros were on their heels. They've been on their heels the past 2 games. But they get the championship. McCarron has just been named championship MVP. Who knew? Second-year man. Aaron McCarron. And Reed, unavailable. They keyed on him. I mean, and that's what Regan does. They keyed on him hard with their best throwers. Raekwon, they let him stumble where he did, but that last set, they just got away from them immediately. Let's just look back at this last set again. You have Reed winning the start. I believe that was his sixth win. Sebastian, I mean, a weird choice for Campaign to go for Lawrence. It pays off. He goes for Sebastian. Sebastian's outed. And then you have Hansen. Weird. Why didn't Lions take the wheel at that point? Your power player's gone. You go to Hansen, you go to backcourt. They're just kind of mimicking the Toros strategy here, going with backcourt to get the big guy out in just kind of a chance. You're in no place to chance it at that point. You have to go with your best player to get their best player out. They don't do it. They go for Raekwon with Hansen, who's had a good game. Raekwon catches. Super weak throw. And then you get, it's 3 against 5. They're going to, now play confident now that they have the advantage. Raekwon goes for Lions, and it's no contest. Now it's all over. Capoli Antonio versus the entire Toros team. Only a miracle would have to happen for that to work. Toros win. And that's the season. It's been an amazing season. We've learned a lot. We didn't think there would be an undefeated team. I mean, there have been some upsets. There have been some very head-scratching results, but the Toros have won them all. 14 straight games. They've broken the record for most games in a row, and they've added their third championship. Now, standing alone with the most championships out of any organization. And we've been blessed to see you, blessed to serve you, and we'll see you at the All-Star game. Thanks for watching. This has been a DBL production, and have a nice night.